I have 5 sources of income that last month made me over $60,000. And I'm gonna show you what those income sources are, how much I made from each one, and exactly how I did it. And I'm not making this video to brag or anything like that. I'm just making this video to show you what is possible and how I did it, because if I can do it, you can do it too. And I'm gonna show you how to do it in this video. So hit the like button, because if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll do more videos like this. And I'm gonna be sharing everything in this video. All my numbers, all my costs, all my secrets, everything. And let's start out with my first income source, which is e-commerce, specifically my own websites. Now, it's important to remember that e-commerce is growing like crazy. In 2019, e-commerce only made up 12% of all retail sales. In 2020, e-commerce made up 16%, and this number is growing like crazy. More and more people are buying things online, and this is a great trend that you can capitalize on to make a lot of money. And last month, I made $17,000 from my different e-commerce websites. Now, keep in mind that 50% of all e-commerce sales happen on Amazon, and I'm not including Amazon in this category. I'm specifically talking about my own websites where people come to one of my websites and buy a product. And I have multiple different e-commerce websites. The first company I ever started over 8 years ago is a company called BDancewear. It's a dance clothing website. I also have a company called Performance Nut Butter, which we sell a macadamia coconut cashew blended nut butter, and that business has been one of my more profitable businesses, but most of the money I make with that comes from Amazon. I also have another business that I'm a 50% partner in called Vino Cards, which is basically a wine course in flashcard form. And between these 3 different businesses, last month on the websites alone, we made around $17,000. Then after subtracting the cost of the products, shipping, different labor, and things like that, the total profit between these 3 companies was around $6,000, which isn't a ton of money, but it's more money than I made actually at my corporate job. But to be completely honest, I do split that between some of my different partners. We also sell our products on Amazon. And last month, these 3 different businesses did over $30,000 on Amazon. And this is one of the most important points of this entire video. I think right now, selling products on Amazon is one of the biggest opportunities. And what's really amazing about Amazon FBA is once you get your products on the website, once you get everything systematized and automated, Amazon takes care of all the fulfillment. Basically, the way it works is you send your products into the Amazon warehouse, and when you get a sale on the Amazon website, Amazon picks, packs, and ships it out to the customer, which means you can live wherever you want. You could be traveling around the world, and basically, once you get your business set up, it's passive income. Now, I'm gonna be completely honest, it's a decent amount of hard work to get your product created, to get it launched on Amazon, but in the end, it's worth it, because this is one of the best ways I've found to create a legitimate passive income business. Now, another downside with selling on Amazon is there are a lot of costs and fees associated with it. So even though I said the businesses did over $30,000 in revenue, that number is not profit. First off, you have to pay for all the products you're selling on Amazon. And for me and all my different businesses, that cost around $9,000. You also have to pay a lot for Amazon FBA fees. There's a 15% selling fee just to sell on the Amazon platform, plus another fee to use the Amazon FBA service, and just other random fees. And in total, after all those different fees and the cost of advertising, because this is another optional thing, but you can pay to advertise on the Amazon platform, and I spent a few $1,000s on advertising in Amazon. The total profit for all my Amazon businesses last month was around $10,000. And again, that alone is a pretty good salary, but what makes this extra amazing is that money was relatively passive. I didn't do a lot of work last month to make that money. All I had to do was make sure that my products were in stock in the Amazon warehouse. Now, another thing I want to make very clear is this did not happen overnight for me. I've been a full-time e-commerce entrepreneur for a long time. Over 8 years ago, I had a corporate job, and I ended up quitting it cold turkey because honestly, in my corporate job, I ended up getting really depressed. And my first year after quitting my corporate job, where I was making $80,000 a year, my first year as a full-time e-commerce entrepreneur, I ended up making $5,000. It took me a long time to learn the skills on how to be successful and how to make money online. But I do think if I could go back in time and give myself all the knowledge that I've accumulated over these last 8 years, I could fast track my success. And that's why I created this YouTube channel, because I struggled a lot trying to make money online. And I'm hoping that I could help you have success faster with making money. So make sure to subscribe. But that brings me to my next income source, which is YouTube ads. And last month I made over $21,000 just from ads on my YouTube channel. And again, this isn't something that happened overnight. I've had this YouTube channel for over 5 years, almost 6 years now. And there's 2 major lessons I hope you take away from this video. The first is that all my major businesses, all these businesses that are making me a good chunk of change right now, I started them years ago. And they took a few years before they really started making good money. I like to think about early on in your entrepreneur career, you're planting lots of seeds, you're trying lots of things out, you're throwing a lot of spaghetti against the wall, you're seeing what sticks. I started a lot of businesses, tried a lot of different things that didn't work at all, that didn't make me any money. But I figured out what works, what I'm good at, what I like doing, and I doubled down on those things. And I think this is one of the most important recipes for success. You gotta try a lot of things out to figure out what you're good at, what you like, what's gonna make you money. The second thing I hope you take away from this video is document what you're doing. If you are an entrepreneur, if you are a creator, start a YouTube channel, start a TikTok, create social media, create a podcast, whatever you do, share with people what you're learning, because right now we're in a knowledge economy. The way to make a lot of money right now, it's about using your knowledge to make more money. And part of that could be sharing your knowledge. So when you figure something out, share it with the world. That's why I started my YouTube channel over 5 years ago, because I had created an online business that was doing decently well, and I wanted to share with other people step by step how to create an online business. If you're an entrepreneur, if you're a creator, if you're doing anything interesting in your life, you probably have some knowledge that you can share with other people that are 1 or 2 steps behind you. And another way that I make money through my YouTube channel is through affiliate commission. And last month I made over $13,000 just in affiliate commission. An affiliate commission, for those that don't know, is basically where someone uses my link or my coupon code to buy a product or a service. Now, I only recommend products and services that I actually use, like, trust. Now, I think this is really important. If you're gonna make money by recommending products and services, you better only recommend things that you actually think are great. And affiliate marketing is a great way to make money because you don't really have to do a lot of work. All you have to do is recommend products or services to people, and once they buy it, you're done. You get a kickback from the company, then the company actually has to do the work. Now, most of the products and services I recommend are software. For instance, the main affiliate companies I work with are things like Shopify. I also work with SiteGround, which is a way for you to host your own website, specifically host your own WooCommerce website. I also work with Helium 10, which is a really good product research tool for Amazon FBA. I have a video up here if you are interested in starting your own Amazon business that shows you how to use this tool to find your own products. I'm also an affiliate for OnlineJobs.ph, which is a way for you to hire a virtual assistant, which is hands down one of the best things that you can do if you are a solo entrepreneur. Hire someone in the Philippines for $2, $3, maybe $4 an hour, and doing that is gonna free up a lot of your time so you can focus on the more important things. And again, hiring a virtual assistant is one of the best things I've ever done. I currently have 4 VAs in the Philippines, all of which I hired through OnlineJobs.ph. And that is an important thing that I wanna point out. Later in this video, I'm gonna talk about all the different costs, because even though I've been talking about all the different money I'm making, there's other hidden costs like hiring virtual assistants and different software and services that I actually pay for. Now I'm gonna talk about my last income stream, and this is the income stream that I make the most money from, and there's a very important reason why that I'll explain in just a minute. But something I wanna talk about before I get into that is I'm not including any money I've made from stocks or Bitcoin, but if you do wanna hear my top stock picks, hit the like button, and if this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll do a video talking about my top stock picks. I'm also not gonna include the house I just bought in Mexico, which I just bought a house in Mexico that we're gonna use as an Airbnb and hopefully make a decent amount of money from that. But I'll talk about that in a future video. So my last income stream and my biggest income stream, last month I made over $33,000 from consulting. And as I mentioned, we're in a knowledge economy. So now I'm making most of my money from helping other people create their own online businesses. And under this consulting umbrella, I'm including one-on-one consulting I do, and I do some consulting with some pretty cool online brands, but I'm also including the group consulting / coaching that I do, and I do this in a few different ways. The main way that I do the group coaching is I actually have an Amazon FBA program. And basically this program includes a bunch of how-to step-by-step videos. It also includes some one-on-one time with me, and it includes group weekly Q&A sessions. Now here's the thing about this income stream. I see a lot of people online doing consulting and coaching for things that they've never actually done themselves. And for me personally, I didn't do any e-commerce coaching or consulting till I had been a full-time e-commerce entrepreneur for a few years. And I didn't really start taking the consulting / coaching seriously until 5, 6, 7 years into my e-commerce entrepreneur journey. But what I do want to make clear is when you're learning a skill, not only can you make money from that skill itself, you can also make a lot of money from teaching other people how to do that skill. And since I learned the skill of how to make money online, that's a very valuable skill that I can teach to other people. And they say the average millionaire has 7 different income sources. So as you're developing one skill, think about how can you leverage that one skill into different income streams. And for me, after I quit my corporate job, I started my first e-commerce company. I had my first income stream. Then I created the YouTube channel. I had another income stream. Then I started doing affiliate marketing and consulting and coaching. And now I have a bunch of different income streams. But if you do want to learn how I made my first $1 million, I have this video right here where I go year by year sharing exactly how much money I made, what I did, and how you can do it too. So click on that video. I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.